What is up, everyone? How are we doing? Welcome, welcome. Good evening, good evening. We're back in Miami again, because I'm in Miami, and how that song goes, you know. I remember that song. I'm old. Oh, right. Welcome, OSW. Welcome, Cool. Welcome, everyone else. As you can see, for those who weren't here yesterday, we've hit the 1900. We have 98 left to go for the 2K. Hey Dave, how you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome. Oh, yes, we are in Miami, bitch, and we are trying to do it in the Porsche GT3 rather than the Porsche Cup, because I like Porsches, you know. I like Porsches. One thing I have noticed, I've done a little bit of warm-up. The GT3 has got a much slower steering rack than the Porsche Cup, so I'm having to readjust a little bit with that one. But I've got down into, I think I've got low 58s after like 3 laps, something like that. So yeah, OSW says, well, I need to get to 56s because that's what he's running, and we can't have that now, can we? So need to make sure that we are staying ahead where possible. Being the big streamer person that we are, it is important that we show we are better than everyone else, you know. So just waiting for standard iRacing load times, so bear with. You're running 55.8. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's, I'm proud. I'm happy of you. I'm happy for you. I'm proud. Well done. Do you want a biscuit? Do you want a biscuit to celebrate? Fair, so 55.8 is actually the goal. So just make that clear. I think Paul's running like low, about the same as well, and he's like 56.1, something like that. So yeah, we got some pace to find to keep up with people. I think I might be more at home in the P Cup, but that could just be the fact I've done more races in it than I have in the GT3s for now. So we shall see how we get on. We got a little while yet of practice. We got about 15 minutes till it goes live. Yeah, it goes live about quarter past. So it's the fixed one first, the fixed 20-minute race, I believe. And then we'll do the open 40-minute race. And we might do the other fixed race after that. We'll see how tired we are, basically. So someone dishonoured your name and your family, so you had to go prove them wrong. Understandable. Hey Groucho, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Right, let's turn on those ones there. Fair. I look forward to seeing it. 54.9s. Okay, fair enough. This is a quick practice lobby in the Mustangs as well. Interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, it was between that and LMU tonight, to be honest, Greg. I'm just enjoying something different, you know. It's a new hotness for me. Plus, you know, I've paid for it, so I've paid for these tracks. I want to fucking use them. There's an element of like, I'll spend money on this fucking thing. I better use it. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's a nice little break from stuff. Basically, I'm just going to play it by ear as to what's got the better races each week. I did quite enjoy LMU the other day. We might go back to that tomorrow, I'm not sure. We had some potential of some good races yesterday, or day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday. Yesterday's first stream, sorry. I forgot we did a 2-stream extravaganza yesterday, didn't we? So, I quite enjoyed the actual running at Spa. Now that they've fixed the murder rate, or fixed the murder rate in LMU a little bit, it's actually quite fun to do the 20-minute races, whereas before it was an absolute chore. So maybe we'll flick about with that. But yeah, I'm enjoying the new thing. Yeah, that is the one bit that puts me off with iRacing, is just there does tend to be just a pretty established meta pretty much straight away, and people sweat out a meta. I don't care enough. I'll drive what I like to drive. And the Porsche takes the curbs well. It's not the greatest on a couple of the corners because you have to trail brake, and it does make the back end a bit sketchy. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's get some warm up going. I do want to, because we're not in the Porsche Cup at the moment, I don't want my simple ass brain to get confused. So we're going to just go back to auto clutch real quick. So bear with. Because man gets easily confused. No, not garage. Settings. Settings. There you go. Okay, right. Let's get rid of. I need to bind this to a key as well. Stop layouts. There we go. So I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Calibrate pedals. There we go. Right. Throttle on, off. Brake on, off. That way. And use auto clutch next. There we go. Applying close. Lovely. Job done. I know it's technically the worst way of doing it, but I'm a man of a simple brain, and this takes one less thing away from having to manage myself, which usually, the less I'm involved, the better.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
So there's a lot more downforce compared to the pickup, that's for damn sure. Just try and move the brake bias a bit further forward. It's this corner here generally I struggle with keeping Porsche in check. Like to try and trail brake into this corner, the yard keeps trying to rotate around on me. So maybe I have to keep the bias a little bit further forward than I ideally like, just to make sure I don't get caught out with it. Here as well, it tends to swap ends on you pretty easy. Right, try and get these tyres up to temperature and then see what we can do in terms of pace. I've got to check the braking on this is a lot better than it is in the pickup as well. So we're going down the gears. I think this one prefers to go down the first through that hairpin as well, whereas the pickup like second. I think the main bit I'm missing is going to be trying to get up to pace when it comes to apex speed. That seems to be the bigger difference between the GT3s and the pickup, is just how much later you can brake and how much more apex speed you can carry with the downforce. But it's quite funny, both of them are very close in terms of lap time. I'm actually running slower in a GT3 than I am in a Porsche Cup. Come on, let's get more over there. Dee. Well, how was everyone's Thursday? Hope it was well. Hope it served you well. Right, I missed the shift. I think it was like
Track temps increasing. It's now 94 Fahrenheit.
Way too heavy on the brake there. You're right, Jabroni. How you doing, mate? Yes, today was indeed very wet. It was a very wet day for me here as well. Ooh. Lumpy bumpy. Need to remember, not feet of ham, delicate feet. We need delicate braking feet. 58.7, okay.
P17.
Don't really saw that go. Oh, that's very bad. Just can't get the car rotating through that corner there convincingly. Very haphazard. Bit better. I don't know if there's much I could find in the last corner because I felt like I did that pretty well last time. But we definitely need to find something this time. Probably push the brake on a little bit later. They were a bit smoother on power delivery off the corner that time as well, so we've made a little bit of time there. 57.8.
15th place.
I feel like this is where I'm losing the most amount of time through this section. Found a little bit more there. Lost time through there. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to do. But I don't know if the Porsche's the best for that at that corner, with just where the engine is and stuff. It just makes it kind of hard to trail brake without losing the rear end. Way too heavy on the brakes there. My feet have ham arrived. Just stabbed on the pedal rather than actually braking properly. Still an improvement, but we lost well over half a second.
P16.
That felt a bit better. I don't know if I'll make up all that time down the straight though. Yeah, I'm not trying to bump the curves on those ones. Trying to just cut it as close as I can, but I keep fucking it up. Again, way too deep into the ABS. Definitely need to find at least a second or so here. Too late, so it's about the 125, something like that.
th place. That lap was a 158.02.
Oh my god. Terrific good start through there that time. Yeah, I mean, usually most of my problems fall from me overdriving stuff. We'll probably find time during the race just for me just to sit and follow people and learn what everyone's doing and stuff and pick up other people's habits. Slow, very slow. Oh, come on. Hey Perry, how you doing, mate? Right, lobby's up.
B18.
Okay, that was a bit better. Alright, well, let's go join the lobby. Alright, well the game's telling me we're doing that anyway. Right, well, hopefully here goes something. Yeah, I'm just struggling. I think honestly, I just don't think I'm putting enough rotation in the wheel. I think I'm used to the Porsche Cup slightly tighter steering ratio, so I think I just actually need to put more lock in the wheel. So we'll learn more during the race. I generally learn more during races than I do through hot lapping anyway, because when I'm hot lapping I tend to just get stuck in a rut. When I'm racing I've got to actually like figure out how to get around people and follow other lines and see where people are pulling away from me and stuff, so fingers crossed we make some more time up. Yeah, I usually overdrive. That's generally my problem, is I'm just trying a bit too hard. So usually I relax a bit more in races where I'm not trying to just get lap time. I work better chasing people and trying to catch up on laps and stuff like that, and just trying to close gaps down rather than actually just trying to find a lap time. So we'll see how we go through there, if it ever decides to load me into the fucking race anyway. Yeah, that might have been what happened there. I was just pushing a bit too early and killed the tyres off a little bit. So we'll reset. We'll go again. We'll see what happens. We'll so we should. I generally drive a bit more cautious because I'm having to drive around people in the race and stuff. So we might unlock some pace just through that. Depends what pace everyone else is on as well, doesn't it? Like, we could join a lobby where we're just massively off the pace compared to everyone. And we just have to get good quick. Did that take so long to load? It's actually just put me straight into qualifying. Yeah, it has. Alright, cool. Lovely. Right. I don't think there's anything to do because this is fixed, is there? No. Cool. Right. Quali fee.
Okay, Nick, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Nice and progressive. There's a lot of Porsches here. Oh, I hate that Mickey Mouse bit there. It's so annoying. I absolutely hate that fucking chicane. Oh. Right, first attempt, here we go. Ah, get off the curb. Why am I staying so tight to the wall? What line was that? That was horrific. Oh, you actually got to drive ACU, did you? It didn't nuke your computer. That's good to hear. That is an improvement. Right, what are we thinking off first lap? I'm probably going to say a low 50 or high 58, I think.
The leader's just done a 158.09.
Right, and we get ready, full attack.
Let's go!
P2, you're currently 0.32 off the pace. That last lap was a 158.41.
not been great. Definitely need a 57 to be anyway. TZ. Damn it. Nah. Fish. Me too, though. Better than now. I've amongst the 1.6k drivers, so you know, we're punching a little bit. A little bit less electrical, but a little bit more Dragon Force, that bit, I think. Man, are we actually going to be starting Man, I can't wait to get killed 2-1 here again. It's going to be great fun. They feel different, to be honest, Chad. iRacing, you have to approach completely differently to LMU. LMU, you can kind of wring the neck of the car a little bit more. It responds a bit better to being beaten up a bit. iRacing, you can't really do that. Like, you'll overcook tyres, you'll just put the tyre model in this isn't good enough to overwork the car. LMU, you've got a bit more flexibility in terms of slip angle, what the tyres will allow you to do, tyre heat management, stuff like that. So
that's the end of the session. P2.
They've got they're different. I can't really say which way's better or worse, to be honest. Okay, Tremony. Yeah, we'll give that a go. We'll give that a go. It's fixed, isn't it? So we'll just go straight to grid. Oh, I've got to do a fucking warm-up lap, haven't I? Because it's GT3s, not Porsche Cup. God damn it. Ah, fucking warm-up laps.
"90 seconds.
It's just something different, to be honest, mate. More variety in what you can do. Like LMU is like you got GT3 LMs, you got LMP3, LMP2 hypercars. That job done. Like yesterday, we were in Porsche Cup. We could be doing some GT86s at some point, like MX5s, that kind of thing. So there is more availability, more flexibility in what Irish has to offer, and it is generally more competitive in terms of multiplayer.
60 seconds.
Because there's just more people around. So, like, I'm not really one to say which feels better. They feel different, is all I can tell you. Like, the better is subjective, and I have reasons I would prefer to do one over the other.
"30 seconds.
I'm not weaving. I'll bin the car if I end up fucking weaving.
20 minutes. The track temp is 94 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 78. This is a rolling start. Stay in the pole row in the right column.
Didn't say on the right column. I'm pretty sure I'm on the left, Jim.
Race car speed is 44 miles per hour.
Still don't get why this needs to be a full lap of pace lap, but okay. I feel like we're going to get absolutely mugged at the start here. I'm not very good at starts. Right, now my guess is this guy's going to let the car go and he's going to gun it coming out the final corner.
Alright Nick, nice and neat, stay out of trouble. Go, go, go.
Fucking, I swear that guy lifted and went like twice there.
You're in the clear left.
Yeah.
Clear all around.
I'm pretty sure he lifted to make sure that I couldn't get around him. If I had it set up properly, yes, I could. I just haven't got around to actually setting it up properly. Oh, P1's dead. He's coming back across the track.
Bad start, mate, but there's plenty of time to make it a car left. Yellow for clear left. The driver in front of us is person, A licence.
I want to watch that start again. I don't know if I misread him going or not, but I felt like I had to lift to make sure I didn't cross the start finish line before him. Yeah, this is an invert. This is the high downforce peak up race. This one. well, we lost 2 places off the start, but could be a lot worse. We didn't get killed. It was a
The
good
gap
one.
to person ahead is now 0.9.
So we'll take that. Over some of the starts we had in the peak up race. Went deep into the ABS there.
The gap to U5 behind is now 0.48. U4.
So is it quicker just to gun it and take the wider line through there, or is it quicker to keep a tight line? I can't quite figure it out. I'm putting too much steering lock through there, I can tell. I can feel the tyre scrubbing. Wide line gun it, okay. I just need more confidence in the grip. I think a lot of my times my apex speed is slow. Just not trusting in the downforce and the grip, you know? I think that's where I'm losing a lot more time to other people, which is I'm not carrying as much speed through the corner. Not there, that felt better. If we braked at the right time, I felt like I carried a bit more speed on the apex.
The leader has just done a 157.62.
Much better corner that time. I actually got the fucking thing rotated.
The gap to P3 ahead is now 0.7. Okay, Nick, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. We're looking all right here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth.
Better. Alright, yeah, potentially. Could be right. Again, this is more that I can that's where I think I might be offsetting with apex speed as well. I'm also very conscious it's a Porsche, so I don't want to get on the throttle too early, because it washes the nose wide, you know?
That's a new fastest lap for Lawson, 157.49. Your lap time was 157.71. The guy behind has just done a 157.77. The gap to person in front is now 0.6.
Hey, Billa. How you doing?
Car right. Clear right. Awesome. Well done. Okay, Nick. The next car is Killian, A license.
Back on the podium. For now, anyway.
Car left. Clear left.
All right. Cool. How dead am I?
The car in front of us is Vincent, A license. Tenth position.
Right, I just have no fucking luck. I mean, the fact I'm still running is like surprising to me. That was a big knock.
Okay, Nick. The next car is Bravo.
No
A
front
license.
fucking aero though. I can feel that. I've got no fucking luck in this game at all. On for a P3 podium,
Use all the track.
massive haul of I rating. We're on 0x as well. Alright, this is what it is. See if we can hold these guys behind me. I don't know if we will. I'm so slow through the first sector now. I was fucking punted is what happened there. I mean, the dude was half a second behind me, so don't know what the fuck happened.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
For once, I thought I was going to have a decent race.
The guy ahead has just done a 157.60.
See if we can catch up with these guys in front. I don't know if we'll be able to. They're all running 57s. Okay, well, we're getting the PB, so we're not too bent, so there's that at least.
Okay, Nick, you're halfway home, got plenty of fuel, you're matching race pace. The guy behind has just done a 157.75. The gap to steer behind is now 1.0.
There. Oh, very wide there. That's not good. Yeah, that's what I mean, Greg. Like, I was half a second ahead of him coming off of the hairpin. So, like, I'm pretty sure I got a better drive than him off the hairpin, or off the the chicane corner. And then he just fucking arrived at my passenger door. I was like, oh, hello, what's this? So what do I then play with? Right, dude must have absolutely, like, the only thing that happened, he must have either got deep in the ABS, tried to avoid me, or missed his braking point completely because he was too busy looking in the mirrors to the guy who was catching him. Like, that's the only thing I can think that happened. He was P5, okay, right, so he was trying to outbrake P4 and then kill P3. Basically is what happened there then. Oh, he said he's sorry. He just sent me a DM, he said he's sorry. That's fine. I didn't see the justification for his sorriness, but I'm guessing he just fucked up. It's what it is.
You've just done a 157.78.
Like, it sucks to have a podium taken away, but, you know, we're still in the race. We're kind of on pace, we're missing a little bit, but... he said he's running the race, he's really sorry. That's fine, don't worry about it. If he finds his way onto the stream, it's fine. It was an accident, it is what it is. It happens. Fine.
Alright, Nick, you've used half your fuel. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
To be honest, I was more confused than I was anything else. Like, where the fuck that guy arrived from? Because I thought I was so clear of everyone. I thought I had, like, at least half a second gap to anyone. And then I just get absolutely mullered on the apex of the corner. So, but that's racing. That's fun. It is what it is. No point being worried.
Gap to B11. Behind is increasing.
Slowly catching these guys. I don't think we're going to have enough time to do anything about it, though.
New fastest lap for Lawson, 156.94. P10.
What the fucking line was that? Oh, less of that, please. Well, we're all lapping pretty close to each other, which is a bit annoying. I mean, we are lapping about a second quicker than that back in front of us. But we are slow, actually. hit that curb, fuck me. That was horrible. A lot of squabbling going on up here, and there might be some catastrophe we can benefit from. Oh, no. Okay. Apparently we just still want to slow down for that one. That's weird. Well, that lap's right off, isn't it?
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Definitely some squabby squabbles. This guy behind is coming closer again, and I don't like it. We made a sort of quite a nice gap, but now he's back my fucking rear mirror again. I thought it's got to be one more. This is got to be one more to go, right? Well, this is a bit of a traffic jam. Yep, white flag. If anyone's going to do any shenanigery, it's going to be now.
White flag, last lap. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Well, look at brakes, you penis! You utter dickhead! Oh my god.
You have 8 incident points.
I don't think I've got any fucking wheels. Nah, we're broken. Fucking wow. Last fucking lap of the race as well. Oh, he had a lag spike. Okay, that's fine. Mate, just fucking wow. Just can't catch a fucking break in this game at the moment. We get a great drive on it. Just doesn't hold his brakes. Just does not hold his brakes at all. And obviously we are the only person to get caught up in this as well. The only person who's unlucky enough to get caught up in this. Oh my god, you can't fucking write it, can you? Like, if you could write the amount of non-incidents that I've been involved in the last 2 days, people are like, nah, mate, you're making it up. Like, no one's going to believe how many non-incidents, how many times I've been punted by people, like, with nothing to do with me. Like, at all. And it's all, this guy just tries to, look, just crowds him over, look. And I know that you can tell, there's no brakes at all. Still no brakes. Still no brakes. And that guy, I think, actually gets the ability to actually finish the race as well. Fuck my life, man. No, he doesn't. Okay. Oh my god, man. You just can't fucking write it, can you? You just can't fucking write it. Be minding my own business. Oh, I meant to go and look at what happened early in the race as well. Fuck's sake. Well, we need to actually register for the 40-minute one, so I can have 40 minutes to spare. We went from gaining 80-something I rating to losing 70-something I rating. Oh, you have to laugh. Alright. Porsche. We'll have to look the replay after this one. Started second, finished 17th. Fucking Jesus. Minus 72. We gained 0.1 safety rating though. And Valentino managed to actually beat me as well. Somehow. I don't quite know how. Even though I was further down the track before. Fuck me, man. We were here. And then we were ahead of Pascal. Behind Ethan. And then, yeah. Just shithousery happened. Oh well. Trying to stay positive. So even that's too much. That's too much to try hard in, mate. It will just whatever it will be, will be. I don't want to lead the fucking pace lap either. Shit sounds scary. Yeah, you think. I'm just hoping that like the main problem is this is Miami, and like if someone has an incident, there's a good chance they're going to be in the middle of the track afterwards. So, like, hopefully my luck will turn when we get to bigger tracks where where the cars won't be littered on the tarmac. A girl can dream, you know. Well, while we wait for this one to start, if you could do me a favour and tickle the old like buttons, because we've got 15 people in there, only 6 likes. That's it's not enough. There should be some more out there, you know. I don't off the top of my head. We can check in a minute. Actually, we can check now, can't we? So I'm still joining. Yeah. Official. So official GT Sprint schedule is good, Imola. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Then Adelaide, Sachsenring, Daytona, Algarve, The Bend, Monza, VIR, Panorama, beautiful. Grand Prix, Nürburgring, and then Misano. And then in the P Cup, we might have to check in a minute because it's about to kick me into the sim. What have we got P Cup next week? Oh, we've got Spa next week, Nürburgring combined. Interlagos, Le Mans, Road Atlanta, Monza, Imola, Daytona, Sebring, Hockenheim, Adelaide. It's been a bit frustrating, RMK. I'm not gonna lie. We qualified P2. We then got killed, slipped back to P5 on the start because we almost got a jump start because I couldn't quite figure out what the guy in front was doing in terms of leading the pack. And then we basically went from P5 up to P3. We then got absolutely speared at the apex of this corner here by P5. Which then we went down to P10. We managed to hold on, caught onto the back of the group for P10 over the next couple of laps. On the final lap, we got speared into a wall by a guy who just didn't hold his brakes. And we went from 2nd to 5th to 3rd to 10th to 17th. So, you know, a fun race. Definitely not one for the old mental health for that one. That's for damn sure. Yeah, a little bit too eventful for me. I'd prefer it to be a little bit less eventful and a bit more boring. We're going to have to do a pit stop in this one as well, aren't we? I need to remember where the pit limiter is. It looks to be there where the wall is. Oh well, it was nice being 1.5k rated for a while, you know. We've gone up and down one subscriber twice so far this stream. It's been interesting. Started at 1902, then went up to 1903, back down to 1902, then up to 1903, then back down to 1902 again. Are we straight into qualifying? Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Do we risk loading a setup? I feel like we probably should. I've got high-low somewhere. Yeah. 26. Season 1, week 1. Miami. Oh god. I don't know which one of these we want. Endurance, that would be. And that's wet. Is that Conspit? Does it seem in Conspit? Go with that one. Alright.
We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Right. Alright. Taking a little bit of life out of tyres, but and a little bit warm. We'll just put it around a little bit, let some of that heat die down. Well, these tyres are nice and warm now. What? Why have I got to get... Cut the track? What the fucking... Cut the track, you piece of shit. What the fuck? What, you mean I cut the track while going sideways? Yeah, that was a real benefit. Fucking piece of shit. I hate to tell you, actually, you didn't quite stay within the track limits there. Is that what you mean while I was having that accident? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, tyres are still cooked, aren't they? Yeah. Well, looks like we might not qualify this time, boys. We're having a frustrated moment. We don't have time to do all of the laps now.
We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
I beg to fuck we have cold tyres, Jim. I beg you to fuckery. You shut your goddamn whore mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. Get back on the track, bitch.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 111 Fahrenheit.
Oh, I am on tilt. I am on tilt. Right, stop. I can already feel the back of the tyre going. I don't think I like this setup. I think this setup is a bit too on a knife edge for me, which is weird considering it's meant to be the endurance one.
The leader has just done a 158.58.
Okay, right, well, there goes something.
The leader's just done a 157.92.
Right, we'll push the button and see what happens.
Let's go! We're tight! Full send! We're qualifying or we're die trying! All of that!
Temperature's falling. It's now 107 Fahrenheit.
This
seconds off the leader's pace. That lap was a 1:58.
If we had one more go, we might have actually been able to fight for some of it, like maybe P2 again, but never mind.
Front 99%, rear right 99.
I'm immediately going to go and take that setup off and just go back to standard because that's not official setups. How's it gone? I can't default. I want default. They're not a specific one. Well, that's annoying. Oh no, it's fixed, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. That's what I want. Cool. Right, I'm just gonna.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Back in 2 secs, boys. Oh. Oh, right, here we go. Fuel should be maxed. Yep. Blind close. Where do we get P3? Okay. Right, well, fingers fucking crossed we actually survived this one. Alright boys, well before we start, if there is anyone out there who still has their likes, that would be great if you could just tickle that button for us, just in a that-would lead direction. Just down below the old screen. Next to that is a subscribe as well. Now for those who don't know, those who, if you tap like during a
Okay Nick, our pace should be strong today. Aim to finish in the top 3, 40 minutes. P3.
Cheers Jim. What you can do is actually, when you press like, it actually increases my horsepower by 5. And actually if you subscribe it lowers everyone else's by 5, so it'd be a massive help for me if you could just sort of swing that offset, because I'm gonna fucking need it. I'm gonna need it. If you've been in more than one stream than mine, you know that I am definitely going to need all the help I can get.
Okay, rolling starts, follow car number 2 in the left column.
That is for damn sure.
The pace car speed is 44 miles per hour.
iRacing really needs to do more with their running starts. The running starts in LMU are just a lot better. They are way less fucking chaotic. Can we go single file through here, please? Is that possible? No idea where the fuck that guy's gone. There he is, thankfully.
Catch up to car number 2.
Right, boys, hold on to your butts and everything else in between, because shit's about to get real.
Get ready. Go, go, go. Car right. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Fucking hell, man. This guy. It's an aggressive fucking move from right at the beginning of the race. They're trying to run me into the fucking wall. Hey, Shock. How you doing, mate? First race of the evening wasn't. Oh, mate, this guy.
Clear left.
Losing under braking, or
clear
what?
left.
This guy's a fucking psychopath in first.
Okay, Nick, don't let this guy distract you.
Yeah, the
Great
first
stuff.
race was
Keep
a
it
bit
coming,
of a
mate.
bit
P2.
of a fisticuff, mate. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
The gap to Bauman ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds.
Just getting driven into every fucking race. Oh my god, this is... What even is this right now? What's the gap? 1.6. Oh, okay, they've updated. They put a radar in there now. That's interesting. At least it shows they're working on it, I guess. I mean, I want that game to be good because it's yet another thing that I can stream, and it's an easy way of getting. Being cynical, it's an easy way of getting more
The leader
followers
has
and
just
stuff
done a
because it's access to console
158.13.
people. Well, if I've been pragmatic about it, it's a much wider audience potentially in PMR once it sorts
The
itself
gap
out.
ahead is now 0.8.
So there's a few things they need to do as well. I mean, I went on a big old thing about it yesterday, didn't I? So what they need to do to try and get people back. I need to find out why I can't hear. I've got it path to game audio. I don't know why I can't hear game chat. Really weird. About 5 seconds clear of P3 now. Starting to open up a bit of a gap.
Alright Nick, your refuel window will open on lap 6. It'll close on lap 14.
No, get off the curbs, you fool. Oh, we set
Gap
fastest lap of the race so
P1
far.
ahead is now
Right,
0.8.
Not so much this lap, a bit more scruffy this lap. Oh, is there like netcode issues? Is there like the cars on lagging on multiplayer? I know their ranked racing is like live now, isn't it? You can actually go and do that ranked thing that wasn't there at launch. Oh, deep. Let's turn it off you on while we've got a long straight to do that.
The gap to P1 ahead is now 1.4. Fastest lap for Bauman, 157.15. That was a 157.91.
Okay, fair, 57.1 from the guy in front. Can't complain with that. long race though. What we've still got, well, I mean, we're not even 10 minutes into this 40-minute race yet, so we've still got a long time to go. A little bit early.
You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. The gap in front is now 1.8 on your right. Clear right.
Not the easiest way to deal with traffic there, but we got around it, I guess. He's slowly starting to pull away from me, unfortunately. Not quite got the pace to be able to keep up with him. He's able to do just a little bit, like a tenth or two quicker than me on that. I'm happy with my pace I'm doing, I just need to be doing about half a second like quicker really. Should be really in the 56s. But main thing is we've got a 4.6 second gap to P3, so...
That lap time was 1:58.07. Okay, Nick, that's good consistency, keep it up. The gap to Bauman in front is now 1.8
yeah,
seconds.
so I'm consistently in 57, so more or less. That last one was a 58 technically, but, you know... As long as I'm consistent, I'll take that. I mean, we're keeping P1 in sight. If he messes up, we're going to have a chance at a win here. We've got 5.8 seconds to go behind now.
The pit window is now open.
A lot can happen yet, there's still traffic to play with. Still got a pit stop, there could be drive-throughs, you never know. Well, I think yesterday was in the P Cup. This is in the GT3, so technically there's more downforce in. So you should. There's about 2 seconds a lap difference between the cars, basically. So there's a little bit more time to find still with this one. Ah, I'm sort of way too early there. Way too greedy. There's a little bit warm. Bring it back a little bit just to be safe.
The gap to P1 ahead is now 1.9 seconds.
I mean, the main thing with the guy in front, he's not being very consistent through that long left-hander. So that's where we're making the
You've got
time up.
half your fuel left.
Hey, Necro. How you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome. He's struggling through that sector at the moment. I mean, we're not doing great, but he's definitely struggling. We're taking like 0.7 of a second out of him through there. You can weave all you want, mate. I really don't give a shit. I'm outside the tunnel anyway. Two pickup races on Evo, fair enough. Is that the multiplayer, is it? I still can't get to grips with Evo. It's tyre physics and they just don't work with my brain. Or their lack thereof.
That lap time was 1:58.06.
Nope. That's terrible. We're a lot stronger than through that section there. Yeah, we've been doing it the opposite way, unfortunately. We've been starting on the podium and getting killed by
Nick,
children.
You're reeling P1 in. The gap is 0.7.
Too early. Cue the weaving. Drink, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, drink and drive back too. I can get that, mate. I can get that. For someone that sort of just doesn't really matter too much.
Your last lap time was at 1:58.06.
I think we've used the best of the tyres so far. And I think the guy in front is struggling more than I am. We've got 17 litres. Halfway through the race now. need to get off that corner better. Yeah, main problem I have with Evo, I just can't feel what the tyres are doing. Like the front or rear axle won't get slipped.
Ahead
It's
is now 1.0.
just can't feel what's going on with it.
Alright Nick, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Okay, good to know, Jim. Cheers.
With 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
We in danger of catching up with any lapped cars yet? Because that could denote an earlier pit stop. Let's see how aggressive this guy's going to go on the defence here. Probably quite.
Keep pushing him, there'll be a chance here.
Yep. This guy's very aggressive at defending. Remember, we haven't deselected tyres yet. The other two next lap, make sure we've got time to react to everything.
Lap times are pretty consistent. Okay Nick, that's half distance. We estimate
moving under
3
braking.
laps remaining on this tank. Well, that was a 158.00.
So this guy is quite erratic in his movements and his defences are quite strong, so if I'm not paying the most attention to chat, I do apologise. There's lines all over the fucking place through that corner. Traffic. Do we put this lap, try and get the undercut?
Find the gap.
I think maybe we put this lap, try and get the undercut.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Should be coming out into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 12. Andre behind is pitting now.
Right, there we
Front
go.
right, 87%. Right rear, 90. Left exit looks clear.
Does it?
Left side.
Fucking does it, Jim?
Still clear left.
Shit.
Car in front of us is now Hawker.
Well,
You have 6
Well-
incident points.
half my fault, half him just not leaving me any space. I'm not exactly just going to stop. I'm still racing. Probably more my fault than his, but never mind. Wasn't really anywhere else I could go with that one, to be honest. Sure shit wasn't clear on the on pit exit, Jim. What the fuck you were
15
thinking?
minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Okay, Nick. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
Well, it's ruined any chances of the undercut. Need to go back and have a look, see what happened there, see if we goofed. No way of me telling how many fucking people were there, though. That's where an extra monitor would be very useful, just to see how many fucking people are next to me.
Bauman is entering the pits. He's in P1. We think he'll come out just in front of you. Rodriguez, car number 17, is now in the lead. P7.
Yeah, Bauman's map. How's he 6 seconds down the road? How much time did we lose? No, we're also real slow in our pit stop, fuck me. We've got work to do then.
The gap to Hawker in front is now 3.5 seconds.
These guys up ahead are surely up pit. What did we do? 223 out there.
The leader, Rodriguez, is pitting. Steele, car number 1, is leading the race. Okay, Nick, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P6, we're quickest at the moment. Your lap time was at 1:57.83.
We didn't lose to Rodriguez, did we? No, good. Thank God for that. If we'd lost Rodriguez, that would have been fucking calamity. Man, we lost so much time doing the pit stop there. Jesus.
The
Must
gap
have
to
been pit
Hawker
entry, I
in
guess.
front
I
is
must have
now
been a bit
2.9
passive on pit entry.
seconds.
Because we're lapping quicker then. Yeah, I know the track map is a fair bit delayed. Yeah, his outlap was 3 seconds quicker than mine, so that's pretty much most of the distance there. That just getting crowded to people coming out of the pit lane, and then obviously that incident with the Mustang just delayed me.
The leader, Steele, is pitting.
Alright, there we go. Should regain P2 now. There he is.
Hawker, behind, is pitting P2.
No, the track map is like running a good sort of second or two behind. Don't know why. There's not a delayed function on it, it is delayed. What did he do? 58.2 last lap for 58.4 from me, so we need to find a bit more.
Reeling, P1.
Yeah, it's race laps overlay.
5.6 seconds.
Come here, you bastard. Now I'm not on his back, he's not got the pressure and he's lapping better now. He was struggling when we were like right on his back. Now he's been able to build a bit of a gap, he's feeling a bit more comfortable, I think. Bad. That was horrible through there, fucking hell. Carried way too much speed through there. That's the bit of the track we're normally better than that. We took 3 tenths out in the last lap, but we're going to lose all of that, plus more this lap, I think.
Gap to P1 ahead is now 5.7. Alright Nick, you've got half your fuel left.
What escalated quickly, Jabroni? So we lost 1/10 loss. That was not too bad considering we were like 7/10 off place. So we can try and get another. I mean, we need to be taking second out of the lap now, really. I don't think there's enough time. We lost too much time on pit entry and pit exit.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. The gap in front is now 5.5 seconds.
5.1 this is mine, Jim. 5.2. I'm still in second. We were just we had a bad pit exit compared to him and a bad pit entry compared to him. I don't know the pit entry very well here, so he obviously made up a bit of time on pit entry and had a better pit exit than I did. He was about 3 seconds quicker on his outlap than I was because we came out into some traffic and accidentally killed a Mustang. So we're still P2. It's just we're not on his back bottom anymore. Is what it is. He did the little bits better than me, basically. Oh, no. Might have grazed the wall there. When did you head off? Because this is the second race. This is the obviously the 40-minute run rather than the 20-minute one, which is the first one. The first race went from fucking bad to worse. That one. Qualified what P2, fell back to P5, got back up to P3, and then ended up getting killed on the final lap, dropping all the way down to P17.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 102 Fahrenheit.
Oh, that was a decent run there. Oh, right, yeah, so this is a second race, this one. Yeah, that race that you were looking at, we ended up P17 in that one because we got murdered literally on the final lap by some penis who got taken out and didn't have his brakes. Just got killed. So he dropped to P10 and then got killed on the final lap. Dropped out of P10. Ended up having to tow back on the final lap for a P17.
The gap to Bauman ahead is now 4.5 seconds. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. You've just done a 157.44.
Almost into the wall. You saw nothing, Jon Snow. I mean, we're like a second of the back quicker than this guy now, but it's not enough.
B2.
Ow. Right, final lap, boys. If there's any other likes out there, that'd be great. This will be the final race of the stream, I think. I should probably get a decent-ish night's sleep at some point. Anyone out there who has enjoyed this race and doesn't find me too insanely annoying, if you could do us a favour, tickle the subscribe button as well, that'd be great. Try and make my way up to 2k by the end of the year.
Okay, Nick, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. You've just done a 157.77.
3.4, close. Nah, it's not quite. If we didn't mess up our pit in, pit out. Like the out lap is basically the difference now, the 3 seconds. Oh well, it is what it is. We could have possibly got in front of him earlier and defended, but he's been very psychotic with his defences, so I didn't really trust him. He's been very aggressive with defending earlier. Very happy with my consistency though.
Well done, Nick. Great drive. That's a podium.
Well, we're both 20 seconds clear of the field, so, you know, good race from both of us. Right, what happened on the pit out?
That's the end of the session.
Was it my fault? Can I view my laps, please? No. No, we're just not letting me look at them though. How many X's did we end up with that one? 6 out of 17. We might actually see some safety improvements. Oh my god, fucking replay. Stop. Piece of shit. Break all the fucking time. Right. Let's get out of this one. Yeah. Quit. Save. We'll have to go back and look at it in the reload the replay, which is annoying, but it's refusing to actually show me all the fucking laps. Alright, Echo. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I forfeit that one. Because we've finished that race. Cheers, OSW. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, we could have had a win there if we played it a little bit better, but can't complain. P2 is P2. Right. Results already. There we go. P2. 75 I rating gain. Wait, look at that 0.2 of a safety rating gain as well. Fucking hell. Who'd have thought it? 57.4. 2.2 behind the lead we were at the end. And we were a good 22 seconds clear of the rest of the field. Or P3, even. Right, just want to go and see what happened there. We got bounced into by the guy behind us a couple of times early on, and I want to see what happened at pit exit. Whether I just killed a Mustang. Hey Nervsy, we've actually been doing GT3s today. We've done two. We did the 20 minute. We've just done the 40 minute. We got P2 in the 40 minute endurance. Should have probably got the win. We were quick on the guy in front, but he was defending a bit like a psychopath. So I aired with a bit of caution early on. He pulled out a bit of a gap. He then started struggling once the tyres dropped off. We were quicker than him by about half a second a lap for pretty much the last 2/3 of the race. I tried to get the undercut on him in the pits, came out in traffic, lost a few seconds on my out lap, and then we were 5 seconds down with like 10 minutes to go. So it just wasn't enough time to catch up. Brought it back to just over 2 seconds, I think. So the endurance one was yes. The 20-minute one, no. We got murdered by an accident. Like, the guy apologised, which is fine. He just, he got a stutter or a lag or something, missed braking, and just killed me at the apex when we were P3. Qualified P2, dropped down to P5 because the P1, did a half stop go thing for the rolling start, and I was worried I was going to jump in before the line, and we got caught out. Dropped down to 5th, got back up to 3rd, got killed at the apex on lap 3. Went down to 10th, and then on the final lap got killed by someone who got taken out. We got up to a group of 6 cars. One got basically in a straight line, as you do in iRacing. People are unable to stay away from each other, so someone got pinched into a wall. As he bounced off the wall, went all the way across the track, not holding his brakes, and we just got clipped as we went through. We were the only one who got involved. We're the only one who got damaged. We ended up having to tow, and we're P17 after qualifying P2. So that was fucking annoying. Right, what lap did we come out for?
You've got 1 gallon left.
That'll be this one.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Engage the limiter, please, Nick.
Right, where did I lose speed here? Like, for fuck's sake. 13, please.
Activate limiter.
Right. Okay, right, yeah, basically, so that's where we lost a bit of time there, because I panicked as to see if one of these codes was actually the speed limit line or not.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per
I've
hour.
seen it, no, it's
What's
there,
your speed
right?
limit in the pits?
So that's some of the 5 seconds that we dropped.
Andre behind is pitting. Andre behind is pitting. Pit exit's clear.
Did we murder this Mustang?
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
No, the Mustang just turned into me. Yeah, that's where we lost the race. We're coming out with that. If we didn't have this coming out, if this guy wasn't here, or if we didn't get involved in this here, if we were a little bit further back or a little bit further in front, we would have skipped all this. We probably would have been able to get the undercut, and we probably would have been able to win. But yeah, other than that, was the only real incident of that entire race, and that was just clumsy. When Jim said there's on my left, I was like, okay, well, there's those 2 there that go through. Is that a delayed notification? And then didn't realise he existed. I mean, at this point, I'm entitled to the space, I guess, because like with this is we're racing for position, and are we even racing for position? No, he's a back marker. Oh right, okay. Well, yeah, I'm definitely entitled to the position here. And then yeah, he just turns himself on me. Oh well. What happened with the big is guy can't get bashing into the back of me. I thought we were going to get damaged early on here. Yeah, that happened. I think he just looks like he's missed his breaking point completely. Yeah, he just locked up or something. Well, didn't lock it up, but just expected more grip from the tyres than he had, I guess. I think actually attacked him at the end of first lap as well. So yeah, we managed to get the jump into P2 because we like everyone went fucking wide. But this is what spooked me early on in the race. Oh, dead. Like this is like lap 1, and this guy was being like hyper aggressive. Like we've got a little bit of a run around the outside. It's never really going to work. But like the guy just tries to like properly pinches me over. I was like, all right, well, okay, we're putting our elbows out here, early, aren't we? It goes deep. We managed to cut back. Well, yeah, pretty good exit out of the corner. And then I think he does a bit of a weird movement stuff on the braking here. Like he just kind of brakes defensively and then like darts to the left. Like just moving around on the brakes. Again, that's all MATX coming down the line once again. But yeah, that was pretty much it. We just sat behind him for the first half, and then we were right up close to him by the end of the first stint. Like defending against thin enemy, there's no way I was going to do a long jump at that point. You just making yourself slower. Again, I was reluctant to. I could have probably got a bit stronger into this corner here, but the guy showed me no reason he was going to give me any quarter this race, so I was just always a bit sceptical of London it, so I didn't want to ruin my race. Half think about a race here. Verstappen braking towards the outside of the track line. Yeah, and then we pit, and then yeah, we don't really sort of gain anything from there, to be honest. So. Right, well that's that. I might go and have a quick look at the first race because I want to see what happened to the guy who like murdered me at the apex of. Apex of turn 17, because that's what sort of done my race in there a bit. But I say, I gotta apologise, so no hard feelings for that one at all. Oh shit, I need to check fantasy rosters. I think it's a bit late now anyway. I hope I've got no one playing tonight. Pretty sure I took addons out. Oh no, I want to put him onto my fucking taxi, didn't I? What's my IR? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Friday night. Oh, 1:15. Okay, cool. Right, just in time. Fuck. Devontae Adams, go on to IR, please. There we go. That frees up a bench spot. Quick, make sure that the other team that I run doesn't have anyone in this week either. Oh, okay. Well, my opponent hasn't checked his lineup, and Devontae Adams is still in his lineup. So, free pass to the championship? Maybe? Fair enough. God, this thing takes forever to load. Sorry, don't mind me, I'm just talking about fantasy football to myself. Right, let's move you into IR because you've already been deemed as out. League. Does my opponent have anyone I need to do anything with? JSN is playing tonight. Do I want to play Cooper Cup against the Rams? Probably not. Means I've got no other. Tottenham's already on IR, and the only other player I have in tonight's game is Cooper Cup, so I don't need to worry about that. Cool, right, that's that there. Are you actually loading? Because you've said sim loading 90% for a long time now. You are loading, okay, good. I was getting skeptical. I can disable the use overlays now. Stop that. Alright,
P2. 1 gallon remaining.
Are we already behind people?
Okay, Nick. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Relax, focus, keep it smooth.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, no, so it's a bit later on. Ah, here we go, yeah. So it's this lap it happens, okay. Yeah. Bang! There we lose our front bumper. Oh no, we don't. The game gave fortuitous and gave it back. Who's it? Vincent. Okay, Vincent. Uela Vincent. There you are. Did he ever stutter? I mean, the engine does sound like it goes a bit weird there. Yeah, it's a blah, blah, blah. So maybe there was something weird going on there. Just miles away from his breaking point. And we just happen to be the person who is worse off from it, because that's just luck. That's just how it is for me. Just don't get. Finally, we had a little bit of luck there once, where we actually managed to get a P2 for once. But other than that, we just don't get luck here. It's just not how it works. Oh, right. Well, thank you very much for everyone hanging out this evening. It's been fun. We're going to call it there because I've got some bits I need to do before I go to bed, and I've got work tomorrow and other things that need doing. So thank you very much for hanging out. If you could do me a favour, tickle the like button just down in a thatwardly direction. That would be great. Just over to the side of that is the subscribe button. As you can see, we are on 1902. We're trying to get to 2k. Preferably by the end of the year if possible. So if there's anyone out there charitable enough to tickle that button for me and who has found themselves and had not a horrible evening, that'd be great. Back tomorrow, not sure on what, may dip back into LMU. We'll see how we're feeling tomorrow. But yeah, have a good evening guys, thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.